Alright guys, so we did the sound demo, we did the review on the guitar. Thought now I'd give you an up close look at the guitar. The Music Man case I got separately because I bought this guitar used. But maybe now we can actually see what color it is. The finish is Cerulean Paradise. Cerulean Paradise Flame. That's what it's called. Master volume, master tone, piezo volume. 3-way pickup selector for your magnetic pickups. And then, of course, 3-way for your piezo system in the bridge. This is a boost, gain boost at 20 dB. This is a coil tap. The coil tap only works in the middle position. It doesn't work on the other two. I don't know why he set it up that way, but that's the way that John wanted it. Custom Ernie Ball Music Man. Floating trim. The pickups are DiMarzio Illuminator, John Petrucci signatures. Truss rod wheel is right here, which I think every guitar should have this. That's the kind of truss rod that every guitar should have for adjustment. The stainless steel frets. The JP15 inlay. Inside of the shield. 25.5-inch scale, 24 fret. These are medium jumbo, and it's roasted maple. Headstock matches. Look at the figuring on the back of this roasted maple neck. Look at that. Dude, like, wow. The truss rod, not truss rod, but the cavity covers are all aluminum. Here's your adjustments for your piezo pickup to make it sound like you want it to. There's your battery compartment for your dB boost, your 20 dB boost. And then, of course, Schaller locking tuners. I didn't get anything cool with the guitar, as far as like the bar. It'll be here Monday. But the case it had no case when I got it, which I completely jumped them about. Like, how can you have a guitar like this with no case, man? Like, come on now. That much money and there's no case included? But I went to my local music go-round, sold my Taylor, and they found me this case, which isn't exactly molded to the JP15, but it fits quite nicely. It has a little bit of movement, not much. Fits quite nicely. But man, I can't even believe this is sitting here. I was looking on Sweetwater at the JP15s. This is what popped up. This was one of the finishes that popped up. And I was like, whoa, I saved like over half off of the new one. So it was $23.84 is what I paid for this guitar. Dude. And I thought, at the time, I thought, that's a good deal. And it is a good deal. I had no problem paying it. People have told me that I've played music with, that I've talked to since I've got it, is that, dude, you're crazy for paying that kind of money. You're crazy. Well, I mean, if you want something awesome, you're going to have to pay for it. Oh, one thing I forgot. The compensated nut. That's to improve your tuning stability and intonation. This thing is absolutely perfect. All I had to do when I got it home was tighten the truss rod just a little bit to get the neck straight. That's all I had to do. I got a little freshness pad in here, if that counts for something from Music Man. And the keys that go to the case, of course. This is a strap I have that I'm just using for it, but I like these tuner buttons that are on here. They look really cool. And the weight is about 6 pounds, 7 ounces. It's nice and light. It's not too bad. The body is African mahogany with a flamed maple top. And I thought, this is a veneer. It's probably a veneer, but I don't know. At that price point, it's most likely real flamed maple top. But boy, she sure is pretty. I can't play this thing anywhere near what JP can, but I've wanted one 15 years or more. And this one popped up used. I finally got it. Finally got it. And I'm so proud. There's the John Petrucci autograph up there. The signature. Ernie Ball Music Man. And on the plate, of course, they have their serial number and Ernie Ball Music Man up here since 1974. Corona, California. Is that what that says? No. It says California, but it's not. Heritage. California Heritage. And even the headstock's got figuring in it. Look at that, the back of the headstock. Locking tuners. The IND6 or something like that is what they're called. They're a Schuller. And you can see here that this is a little bit darker right here than it is on the neck. I think it looks cool. I think it gives it like a two-toned kind of look. It's very awesome. Stainless steel frets really make a difference. Like, these things are perfect. They're like a mirror. It makes sliding and bending just so much easier because they're so smooth and the strings just glide. There's no bad frets. There's no nothing. Everything is exactly as you would expect from Music Man guitars for this kind of money. And there's, 3,500 new. One other thing, the pickup is under the saddles, and these saddles are stainless steel saddles. You don't get that on most models. Here's where the bar goes in. Can't really see it, but is there a set screw to tighten the bar? No, not on this one. And then back here at the back of the bridge right there is where you adjust your intonation. But dude, like the Sterling I had, the Sterling Majesty is nothing compared to this. I mean, wow. It is night and day. Night and day. There's not a scratch. There's no blemishes. All there are on it now are fingerprints from me and whoever else played it down at the store. But dude, I'm so happy. I'm so proud. And I think the piezo as well, all the way up is just a piezo. And if you keep it in the middle position here on this switch, it sounds the best that way. I just figured that out. Then you flip it down, that'll blend it with your magnetic pickups here. And then flip it down again, it's off. And I've had people ask me on Facebook, dude, do you have to charge that battery? Like, does that battery control the piezo? No, the piezo is a pickup that is wired into the guitar. The battery compartment is for the 20 dB boost. But dude, this thing is sick. I'm still in shock about owning this. And I actually dreamed last night that I was playing this. And then I woke up and Mom was like, time to go to work, Because yes, I still live at home. How do you think I own this? Dude, I saved up my money 3 months to get a hold of this. And I still had to sell my Taylor just to make it work. But you know what? I don't regret it. I didn't sell the Taylor to get the guitar. And I paid cash for this. But the case I had to sell the Taylor to get because this case was $150 used. And it's got a little Music Man badge up there. It's not a JP15 case, as I said, but it works. It seems to work. No problem. There's no crazy movement in it at all. So that's pretty cool. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video here. And this is really awesome. I have never owned a guitar of this level and of this quality. I mean, not even Gibson's this close, man. Or this good. Not close. And have I ever owned a guitar close to this one? Maybe my Prestige. My Ibanez Prestige. If my Ibanez Prestige had stainless steel frets, I think it would be on the same level. But these stainless steel frets are... It's my first guitar with those, and they definitely feel different under your hands, and they're a bit brighter sounding. They make your tone a little bit brighter, which is pretty cool. I mean, I don't mind it. I think it sounds good. The pickups, of course, everyone talks about the Crunch Lab and the Liquefier set, or the Rainmaker and Dreamcatcher JP set, or even the D-Sonic that he had a long time ago that was based on the Activator. These are every bit as good as any of those. Although, I can't say much because I've only had experience with these and the Crunch Labs. I haven't had experience with the Rainmaker and Dreamcatcher. But in the future, the distant future, there will be a Majesty to go along with this. Already, I'm already thinking about the Majesty and which color do I want? When do I need to start saving? How long it's going to take? All that stuff. Because, dude, I would love to have a Majesty to complement this one. And it's not just because they're John Petrucci's guitars. This piezo system is so cool. Anyone could enjoy that for hours and hours and hours. The neck, super thin, super flat, 17-inch radius. The neck is so smooth. Probably smoother than Ibanez and Charvel that I have owned. I mean, even my Prestige isn't as smooth and comfy as this. The compensated nut is another thing that makes this better than my Prestige. If my Prestige had a compensated nut with stainless steel frets, they'd be on the same level. And these pickups, if my Prestige didn't have the Fusion Edge and it had these, it'd be perfect. But man, anyway, I'll quit rambling on now. Let you guys get back to your day. I hope you enjoyed the video. Isn't she beautiful? And this is my favorite guitar now. Oh, now I can't show you that. Yes, there are 2 input jacks, stereo and mono. And I just hit it. Uh-oh, damage. Broken headstock, right? The headstock's broken off. You can't see it here, but there's a big crack. Right there, there's a big crack. Oh, well, this isn't Gibson, so we don't have to worry about that. Take care of yourselves, guys. If you can find these used, you can get them for about $24.99. Go ahead and grab one. Just check it out good. Check it out good, because some of them, I haven't ever played a bad Music Man guitar, but some of the Sterling stuff, if you're looking into that, check it out really well before you buy it. Because, I've heard horrible things about the JP60s. Not the recent ones, not the black ones, but the ones that have the flame tops and stuff like this. I've heard some pretty bad things about. And if you want something close to this, let's just say you can't afford this guitar or a Majesty, right? Go get the Sterling Majesty 200. It's got Crunch Lab and Liquefier pickups in it that are John Petrucci signatures and stainless steel frets. The only thing you don't get is the piezo system. So that's pretty cool. And this is exactly the same as the Majesty. The only difference being the pickups are different. These are eliminators, and the Majesty has the Rainmaker and Dreamcatcher. And the Majesty isn't a bolt-on. This is a bolt-on neck version. That's really the only difference. And of course, the body shape is different. I've played this for, I don't know how many hours now that I've had it, and I've played a couple Majesties. Comfort is all the same. I mean, they're the most comfortable, ergonomic guitars you could have to play. And they're amazing. John really took everything to heart with performance-based features. This switch has to be right here, because that's where his hand is. If he wants to get to his piezo quickly, flip it up. Just a flip of a hand. Although it is difficult to change from distortion to this, with the flip of a hand. I gotta get used to it, but man, this thing's awesome. The only thing that I worry about with it is when the wiring starts to go bad in it. Like, dude, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I could take it to a tech maybe, and they probably help me out, but man. Somebody let me know in the comments. Well, sorry to say I can send it back to Music Man, have them fix it, but I'm not the original purchaser of the guitar. So that probably wouldn't work, but let me know in the comments, guys, if you don't mind. So anyway, I'll quit rambling now. I hope you guys enjoy your day, and thanks for watching.